Coming up next on the Bad Girls Club.
Her sister being fucking weird as fuck to her.
I don't think Meatball deserves that chain. And I just think it's very weird that all of you guys are sitting here saying how much y'all fuck with Tink, but then turn around and give the chain to her biggest op.
Finally, you guys, finally, it is the end of Baddies Caribbean, you guys. I am so excited to be here. Finally, all I have is the reunion to watch, and I am done looking at these tired, dry, lifeless whores. I'm so tired of them, like, you guys. I literally only do this for y'all. I literally only watch it for y'all, but I'm telling y'all, this last episode, I think Natalie really tried it. I think all the baddies this season, nobody had real accountability when it mattered the most. And I think that's why this season really flopped for me. Like, no one was holding people accountable. Like, in some instances, they was doing it, but it was for minor shit. When it's for major things, when the camera was filming, nobody was saying nothing. And that really aggravated me as young adults, old adults, going out to pasture adults. The fact that y'all couldn't tell y'all fellow baddie, hey girl, you was wrong for that, we shouldn't be doing that, it's really irritating me and my homegirls. Like, I just don't understand. But where are my manners? Hey you guys, I am Coda Comedian, your godfather. And if you're new here, hey, how are you? You will love it here. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click that bell. Yes, that bell right there. Did you click it? Okay. To be notified of all my latest updates so you do not miss a thing. You guys, we are done with my second season of Baddies. And I must say, this season of Baddies, it was something. It was something. But y'all, without further ado, y'all, let's get into this because I'm pretty sure we have a lot to talk about here. Let's go.
Welcome to the Bad Girls Club. Bad Girls.
So you guys, the baddies are out in Santo Domingo. It is the last episode, and y'all, truth be told, I don't know if it was me at the beginning of this episode, but y'all know how it is, like, when it's the last day before you take your vacation from your job. It's like, you're there, but you're not there. It's like you're paying attention, but you're really not paying attention. That's how it was for me at the beginning of this episode. Like, I was seeing what was going on, but nothing was grabbing me. Nothing was taking my attention away. Like, I almost fell asleep, honestly. Like, the baddies went on a tour of Santo Domingo, right? Led by Biggie. Big Dominican, bitch! Like, you know, Big Dominican want to show everybody her home country, you know, be the tour guide, right? And Natalie took a few of the girls to go back and give to the community. Like, you know, a women's shelter. And I'm like, okay, I'm so happy that Natalie is deciding to give back to the DR because, I mean, all the tricking you done did and all the full of fucking niggatry you done done out here, the least you can do is give back. But y'all, wait till I tell y'all how they decide to give back to the community. Like, that's the whole situation within itself. Okay, you guys, so it was time for the tour, right? The historian, the tour guy, whoever they had guiding the girls, he was boring me to death with historical facts. Like, bitch, I'm not in social studies class or African American studies. Like, I can really care less about what y'all talking about. It's the last episode. Like, I want to get, like, a big moment. So it's like I have to tune into the reunion. And unfortunately, you know, this episode did not have that. This episode did not make me want to watch the reunion. Like, I feel like the last episode should leave off on a cliffhanger to get us to the reunion. Like, damn, we gotta see what happened at the reunion. Like, they left off like this. This episode really didn't give that. Let's continue on. So Biggie and Anna, y'all, get into it. Now, they went to this smoke shop, right? And maybe you weed heads out there, you know, my pot smokers, you know, coke addicts, maybe y'all know, maybe y'all can relate to this subject or relate to this scene. I really couldn't because I don't smoke, but I was confused, y'all. I guess Biggie had bought some, like, rolling paper, Swisher Sweets, whatever the fuck. I guess she had bought some, and it looked like a lot. I don't know if it was a lot. I don't know if it was a little bit, but Anna was like, Biggie, you gonna share with me, right? And Biggie was like, bitch, you got your own coin. Go spend your coin. And y'all, Anna just took it to the next level. I felt like Anna in the scene was doing the most. Mind you, why leech off somebody if you have your own coin? Like, you didn't put in on it, bitch, so you're not getting nothing. That's what I think Biggie was saying. And plus, it was like, you doing the most. The store's right there. Go buy you something. Like, you got the funds. You got the means. And Anna was like, don't cap in front of these cameras about some money. Because you know I have money. And I was like, this whole fucking argument is stupid. Like, Nobody cares. Like, Tasiki, I was literally Tasiki to the bullshit. Like, Tasiki with her raspy ass voice. Like, Tasiki, you need a cough. You need a Hall's cough drop. Some lozenges. You need honey. Ginger ale. You need something because your throat has been raspy the whole time. Like, bitch, I don't know. You've been eating 80 Black and Miles. Like, I don't understand, but the throat has not been given this season. But she was like, I'm just over it. And me too. Like, I was like, I don't know what's going on. I could honestly give a fuck. Like, maybe y'all took more from this scene than I did, but it was given like, you know, they sisters, you know, they're always so close to each other. So eventually we gotta have an argument with each other, right? And before we come to blows, I'm gonna just separate. You go your way, I'm gonna go my way. And it was also convenient that Tasiki decided to take Anna and Biggie went somewhere else. Now, y'all gonna be like, well, y'all would have said the same thing and she took Biggie. Me personally, bitch, and this is how I deal with my friends. If both of my friends are beefing out and I choose somebody, that's gonna be like I'm picking a side. Me personally, I'm gonna separate myself from both of you bitches and let y'all figure it the fuck out. But I look at the small shit, y'all. Like, I look at the small things. It don't be the big things you gotta look for. It's the small, minor shit that you gotta pay close attention to. It's hard for some of y'all hoes to just be neutral. It's hard. It's really hard. Anna telling Biggie, I'll knock you the fuck out, Biggie. I'll knock you out. Just spend your money. I'll knock you the fuck out. Spend your money. Girl, I'm so sick of these hoes. I'm so sick of them. So, y'all, it was time to get back to the community, right? Now, I went into this thinking, like, you know, Natalie, you had on pearls, bitch. You had on flat-footed shoes. Your hair was done nicely. You had, like, a little two-piece blazer set on, bitch. Giving very much Molly the maid. Like, I'm thinking Screen Face Mask is really going to give back to the community in a proper way. I'm expecting, like, a check. The cameras, the mayor's going to be out, you know, accepting the check for his community. Yo, we didn't wait. Took a left on, looked like an abandoned alleyway. And, y'all, it was packed with people outside. It was packed. So it was given very much poverty. So I'm just awaiting to see how we're gonna do this. Once again, and y'all, this bugged the shit out of me. I hate when we get back to the community like this. They legit literally went in front of a mob of people with cash money and was handing it out. And y'all know when it's an impoverished community and you do shit like that, stuff is bound to go left. Like, people was literally on top of each other trying to get money. People were getting shoved. I felt like if the elderly was out there, bitch, you was getting punched across your head, pushed to the ground, thrown asunder because everybody wanted the money. That's how you create a mob. Like, that's like mob mentality. Like, everybody fighting to get this reward in front of them. And it's like you dangling it and it's like, come get it. I felt like this whole ordeal could have been done in a more tasteful fashion. Like, I don't understand why the fuck it is not the first time y'all have done this. Like, why do y'all keep going to communities, giving out cold hard cash, and y'all know the situation y'all gonna cause. Y'all do it every fucking time. Mind you, I'm so happy that y'all decided to give back to the DR because, I mean, y'all done tricked, y'all done prostituted y'all stuff around these people's island. The least you could do is give back, but the way y'all did it was so fucking tasteless. Like, it made me think, like, there must have been money y'all got from tricking around the island, and now y'all want to give back that same money into the community. Y'all really could have got a big check and just donated to the city, but y'all decided to give out prostitution money. I guess beggars can't be choosers, but I just wish it was done in a more tasteful fashion. You know what I'm saying, bitch? Like, we baddies, bitch. Come on now. Have some type of couth. Have some decorum, bitch. And then somebody gave Sapphire a baby and walked away. Now, I know Sapphire gives, like, mother giraffe, you know, mother hen type of energy. But, bitch, the first thing I'm going to do when I cut this video off, the first thing I'm going to do first thing tomorrow morning is call Child Protection Services on your fucking ass. Like, you gave that girl your baby and took off. I'm calling the DR Child Protection Services on you, bitch. I want you on my docket. Come into my chambers. Because how you give off your baby? And, y'all, she wasn't the first person that done it. Like, they were legit passing up their kids, like, crowd surfing their kids to get money. And then Natalie was telling some kids and some people, you got money, move. You got money, move. I'm like, this is why y'all shouldn't have done it like that. Because shit like this is bound to happen. Y'all, it was so tasteless. Everybody losing their fucking minds. It was not safe at all. The crazy 88s couldn't even do nothing about the mob. Like, the mob was pushing the crazy 88s. Like, truth be told, I'd have snatched the whole stack of money out of somebody's hand and took off running. They should have jumped y'all ass. These bitches giving off their baby to Sapphire. Baby teething, pamper shitty. I'm calling Child Protection Services on you, bitch. I'm calling them. So, y'all, after this whole tasteless scene, we get Anna and Nunu fussing again, y'all. I'm like, what now? Like, literally, what happened now? So apparently, I guess Anna says, you know, they were tired, they were hungry, they haven't ate. And she was telling the producers on the side, you know, I don't fuck with these bitches like that for real. Like, I don't really fool with them. And I guess Nunu was like, you off to the side, saying you don't fuck with people, but I'm one of the ones you don't fuck with, so I feel like you're talking to me, so now I gotta come check your ass. So, them two got into it again, and allegedly, I didn't see this, but Nunu said Anna threw something at her. And Anna was like, bitch, I don't know you, you're a fan. And I'm like, I just want you to bulldagging bitches to just kitty click and shut the fuck up. And no disrespect to my bulldaggers, my carpet munchers, no disrespect to y'all. But these two hoes are really irking my nerves for real at this point. Like, I'm so sick of them. Like, oh girl, this last episode really drove me up a wall. It did. It really did. Anna was like, I got something for Nunu at the reunion, so I guess that's foreshadowing that those two are gonna fight at the reunion. Okay, whoop-de-damn-do. Who do y'all think will win that fight, though? Me, personally, I feel like the Crazy 88s is gonna jump in before the fight even get, you know, real reckless. I think Nunu gonna lose her wig, of course, because she always have a glueless lace on. Anna, her wig be attached down real well. Anna, of course, is gonna duck and weave and bob and dodge. Nothing I'm looking forward to. Alright, so after this scene, y'all, all the girls meet up at this big monument, right? And everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are we up here? You know, it's creepy up here. And Biggie was like, you know what? I want to give you guys a part of me. I brought you guys to this big historical monument. And also, it gave them a good vantage point because fireworks went off for all the baddies to see. And y'all, it was real nice. That was like a good ending scene. Like, truth be told, bitch, that should have been the final scene of the whole episode. But of course, it couldn't be that. It had to be some fucking drama and full of fucking niggatry. But y'all, the scene was cute within itself. The baddies was excited. Everybody was recording, taking videos of the fireworks. DR treated the baddies right, it seems. Why we couldn't end the episode there, I do not know. But after that, y'all, it was time for the baddies' last supper. What could go wrong here? It's the last supper. It's everybody's last time to shine. You know they're gonna do the most. All right, you guys, at this baddies' last supper, everybody was giving, like, you know, their final thoughts. Now, only a few people in this whole setting stuck out to me in what they said. When it came down to Nunu, she gave her final regards, and her and Anna got into it again, y'all. And I'm like, bitch, somebody please hit them both. Like, somebody please get up and just punch the shit out of Nunu behind her head and just deck Anna and her shit. Like, I need both of them hit at this point. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, oh my god, y'all, I'm so sick of them. I'm so sick of them. Like, y'all haven't touched yet. And I tell you what, at the reunion, if y'all two motherfuckers don't dance till you tired and have blisters on your feet, y'all fussed and y'all argued for nothing. When it became time for Callie's turn, Callie called Jayla and Natalie bullies. And I'm like, I don't know if I can call Natalie a bully. What y'all think? I don't know if I can call Natalie a bully, but Natalie, you definitely condone the fuck shit. Now, Callie, you did incite some of this shit now. Like, you came on here saying you wanted Natalie's spot. You told her it was time for her to retire. So, bitch, you did come on here with the stunts and shows. You did. I can't call Natalie a bully because, I mean, Natalie scream ass, face ass can't bully nobody. She can't bully nobody, really, because Natalie can't fight. She can't even fight. So, Callie, you know, do take accountability for the shit that you did. As far as Jayla, I don't think Jayla was a bully this season. I think Jayla was just riding for her weak-ass friends, honestly. Like, and you know, that's what friends are supposed to do. So, Callie, you kind of lost me there. So, y'all, it was Tickabella's turn. And y'all know Tickabella is up and coming actress now. So, Tickabella's speech was more directed to Meatball. And she told Meatball, when we came in here, we were supposed to be back-to-back against all these bitches in here. Like, you know, you my sister. And Tasiki was like, not against me. Not against me. Be quiet, please. I'm asking you nicely.
Yes. But you don't. Because if you really did,
Not
you want to
against
stay
me.
here. Be quiet,
Serious,
please.
bro.
I'm asking y'all nicely.
Tasiki, like, I feel like you let your innermost thoughts come out. I feel like you didn't want to say that. And the fact that you said that, bitch, I gotta get on you. Tasiki, your raspy voice ass, need a lozenge in your throat ass, didn't give us nothing this entire season. Besides that little one brawl you had with jelly bean, cream of mushroom, cream of wheat, you didn't give us nothing. You gave us fashions. That's it. You gave us looks, and you looked stupid and high the whole time. Like, yo, Zeus really gave Tasiki a whole check, and Tasiki did not do shit this season. Like, Tasiki really made a bag off of Zeus by doing absolutely fucking nothing. Like, and the fact that you interrupted a heartfelt scene with your innermost thoughts, girl, go to bed. But y'all, Tasiki and Krishan look like twins. When Tasiki was like doing all that, I'm like, damn, you look just like Krishan. Ooh. move. How would Tasiki look if she lost a teeth in the front? I would love to know. Y'all, at this point, I really need to take a Bella cast it in like a Lifetime production or like a Netflix show or a Tubi movie because this bitch was pulling out all the acting chops. I'll give you this chain right now if I can have you back in my life. Bitch, like, Tinkerbella was really serving it up to the girls. And I'm like, bitch, like, you really got me invested in y'all little storyline. But y'all, truth be told, they're not sisters in real life. Like, they probably grew up together. But as for blood sisters, they're really not blood sisters because if blood sisters could really move like that, you wouldn't need an enemy. But Meatball does apologize to Tinkerbella, and Tinkerbella is not in a place to accept the apology. And Meatball was like, bitch, we gonna be good. When we leave here, we gonna be good. And Meatball, I don't know about that, my love. I don't know about that. Like, you kind of fake as fuck. And still to this very moment, Meatball kept saying, it should have been both of us to get a Baddies chain. Y'all, I'll say all I needed to say about this Baddies chain situation. Like, the fact that a storyline really revolved around this chain. Oh, girl, it just hit me. They really made a chain situation like they did last season involving Smiley and Mariah Lynn. Like, they really fucking did this again. Because Meatball, the fact that if you wasn't such a pressed bitch, your personality would have took you far. Like, if you wasn't pressed for a chain, I feel like if you just stood on 10 and didn't do none of the stunts and shows, I would have picked you for next season, bitch. Because you had no problem getting in the blend. You was funny. You ain't care how you look half the time. So I know would have made funny moments off your ass. But you just do too much for me. I hope they don't cast you next season. Like, I hope you just go get some mental help. All right, you guys. It was time for Biggie's moment. And she said she is so happy that her and Rolly had a good season. And she gets up and hug Rolly. And I'm like, aww. And she said her and Rolly been together for 3 seasons. And it's the first time they had a good season together. And I'm like, oh, that's good. I never watched Baddies West or nothing like that. Maybe I need to. Maybe I need to see where these hoes started from. But I'm glad they hugged it out. The BBW women is back together. I would love to see them as a duo next season. Do I want them to come back? Next season, y'all, this is just my thoughts. This is how I think y'all should run next season. I think next season, if y'all go bring in the baddies again, bring them in as like a mentor. Like every city y'all go to or every island y'all go to, bring them in as a mentor so they can talk to the girls, show the girls how to move and shit like that. But then don't take their shine from the new girls. I feel like next season we need a whole batch of new girls because these bitches have been on the show for probably 2 to 3 seasons. Y'all have given all y'all could give. Y'all can't give no more. Like, bring us some new bitches and y'all come in and mentor and like build these girls up. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't gotta be fighting all the time, but y'all, I'm just sick of these bitches, to be honest with you. I'm sick of baddies as a whole. So y'all, I was wondering why I had seen Diamond sitting on side Meatball, right? But then the next scene, I seen her move. And I'm like, either I missed something, but then I went back and come to find out she moved because Meatball had a knife in her hand. Now, mind you, it was a butter knife, bitch. I mean, I thought Meatball was filleting her own fucking skin or something. You know, the girls wasn't eating, so maybe she was a little hungry. I thought she was taking a bite out of her own skin. I thought she was doing that. But, you know, she was like, bitch, it's a butter knife. I can't do nothing with it. I got hands for that. And Diamond was like, I don't want to take no chances. You see this face? You see this face, bitch? Do you see this face? You see this lace? Like it's giving. And you acting real weird and you moving real weird, so I'm going to just move myself from you. And I'm like, I understand it was a butter knife, but could I see Diamond putting 20 on 10? No. You know, bitch, you had scissors in the van, so yeah. Personally, bitch, you'd have had no utensils, Meatball. You'd have been eating with your bare hands. You can't trust you with no blades, spoons, forks, and nothing. Eat with your hands. So I totally understood where Diamond was coming from. So it was time for Tasiki's turn, right? And in her speech, she brought up Tinkerbella, and Meatball was like, And Tasiki was like, that's the problem. Y'all don't have respect for nobody on this show. Like, if y'all not beating bitches up, traumatizing them, disfiguring them like I do, then y'all shouldn't fight. Y'all should have no problem talking it out. And I'm like, okay, I can see that. If y'all not really getting the blend and blending bitches, if there's no problem, why y'all shouldn't talk it out? So, okay, I can see that, Tasiki. I can see that. I traumatize people. You just ain't met the right one yet, bitch. That's all it is. You ain't met the right one yet. But then I found it funny that you had interrupted Tinkerbella's speech, throwing shade. In your speech, you had built up. Girl, y'all bitches don't know if y'all won't be wish it or wash it, to be honest. So after Tasiki, y'all, it was time for Sapphire. Now, y'all, as soon as Sapphire started her speech, this bitch started crying. All her concealer and foundation started coming off. And I'm like, girl, look at her looking like swamp water at this point. Like, what the fuck? And it's because I came onto the show, and based on my actions last season, I thought all y'all wanted to fight me. But at the end of those fights, I was going to tell y'all my actions. And I'm like, what's Sapphire? You snaked your fucking friend. Like, your friend put you on a platform and you snaked her. So if everybody did have a problem with you, that problem was valid. Like, Let's call a thing. You snaked Sukiyana. You snaked the shit out of her last season. You did. Like, can we let it go at this point? We can, but fuck, we gonna still say what it was. You snaked her. Fuck is you crying for? So after her little spill or whatever, Rolly was like, you know what, Natalie? I feel like Meatball does deserve a chain. But the reason why I feel like you don't deserve a chain as well is because you still immature. Like, you have a lot of learning to do. But Natalie, I also feel like Big Kiva and Nunu, they deserve a Baddies chain. Because those girls came in at the end of the season and did their big one. Stood on business, stood 10 toes down against everybody in the house, and they fought for each other. So if you don't get them a chain tonight, I'm flipping tables and everything over. And I was like, you know what, Rolly? You kind of did ate that, because truth be told, y'all, at the end of the season, Nunu and Big Kiva did not have a lot of screen time to just make an impact. So when they came in the house, y'all, they did what the fuck they had to do. And I have no choice but to respect this. So I do think they deserve a Baddies chain just for that. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, who the fuck is Rolling? Like, this Baddies chain shit don't mean shit outside of Zeus. In the real world, bitch, you cannot apply to a job with a Baddies chain. So in the Zeus universe and the Baddies universe, yes, and Rolly's blessing meant a lot. But outside of that shit, girl, I could honestly give a damn about this Baddies chain situation. Like, oh my gosh, like, it's so irritating. But thank you, Rolly. And if I was Nunu and Big Kiva, I would be like, you know what? Even if I didn't get a chain, the OG bitch who been here since the beginning, Rolly said we deserve a Baddies chain. That's enough for me. But besides that, who the fuck is Rolly? We don't care about your blessing, bitch. Natalie says she has one chain left. And the nominees are Meatball, Callie, and Diamond. And I'm like, okay, well, based on my thoughts, I feel like Meatball shouldn't get a chain because, bitch, you've been whining and crying and grinding the whole season, smoking hella cigarettes, bitch, smoking Marlboro, menthol lights, and Newport 100s. You should not get shit because you ain't really give us nothing besides tears and wanting to be a fucking victim. Callie, you came in here, you know, you came in red hot at the beginning of the season, but bitch, after a while, you became real cold as ice, became real boring to me. You came in wanting to fight Nelly, wanting to take her spot, and after that, I felt like you really did sizzle out. Like, after you got to that fight with Jailer and got your shit cracked, you really had Summer down. You wasn't giving us much of fucking nothing. But you did beat up Jelly Bean on the beach, though. You did do your big one with that. Diamond? I got a lot of thoughts about Diamond, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, Diamond, one episode I loved you, one episode I fucking hated you, but one thing I can say is, reality TV, that can be your bread and your butter. Because producers will love somebody like you who don't have no problem saying what the fuck need to be said or have no problem inciting drama. I feel like you are a producer's wet dream, honestly. Like, reality TV, like, Diamond, you would fit right in. Like, you could really make this your home. Like, I can see you on VH1 or something because people don't have to manipulate you a lot. Now, mind you, you did lose a lot of cool points, bitch, when you did that tag team shit with Anna. I really despise you when you did that because I really was fucking with you. But when you did that, you lost me. But out of the 3 candidates, I think you deserve a chain. I do.
This bitch came out here and put on a show for y'all.
Nelly was like, everyone in favor of Meatball getting the chain, raise your hand. Tinkerbella. Everybody in favor of Diamond getting the chain, raise your hand. I said, anybody in favor of Diamond getting the chain, raise your hand. Natalie, everybody voted already. Go ahead and give it to Meatball. She been crying. She been wanting it the whole time. And Diamond in her confessional was like, bitch, I came here with my neck glistening already. Fuck that Baddies chain. Like, you see this shit? I don't need a chain. I have my own. And I'm like, Diamond, you starting to eat. You starting to eat, bitch. You starting to eat now. You really starting to eat. Natalie was like, no, I think she deserves one. Natalie, this bitch is the only person that's pressed like a panini for a Baddies chain. Give it to her. Give it to her. I'm gonna give a bitch their 10s when 10s are due. Diamond ate that up. The fuck am I pressed about a Baddies chain for that's probably fake? And I got real diamonds on my neck right now making a bag. Then Diamond says, y'all really sitting here being fake as fuck because Meatball is her own sister's biggest op. And the fact that y'all all sitting here not calling her out for none of the shit that she did, but want to reward her with a Baddies chain, but in the same breath saying y'all fuck with Tinkerbella, that shit is fake as fuck.
Her sister being fucking weird as fuck to her.
I don't think Meatball deserves that chain. And I just think it's very weird that all of you guys are sitting here saying how much y'all fuck with Tink, but then turn around and give the chain to her biggest op. Like, y'all don't see nothing wrong with that?
Exactly. No seriously.
You ate.
And when Diamond said that, Diamond, bitch, I think you gained all your cool points back. If you had never did that fuck shit with Anna, you would have been my bitch this season. Like, you really was standing on business and say what the fuck needed to be said. Like, the fact that y'all could sit here in one breath saying y'all all fuck with me, but in the same breath saying the person who snaked me deserve a baddie's chain. Now, mind you, I ain't clocking no bitch pockets, of course. If y'all want to give her a chain or whatever, feel free. But in that same breath, that's showing me that y'all don't really fuck with me for real, because a real bitch gonna stand on morals, principles, and values. I'm not gonna ever say I fuck with you, but also condone the fuck shit she did. I'll never do that. So, Meatball got the chain. So, Rolly's stupid ass just grabbed the chain from Natalie and said, y'all not doing enough. And tried to, you know, put the chain on Meatball herself. Look at this bitch. Wiping the sweat off her neck. You know, like she was so ready for a chain, y'all. Wiping the sweat off her neck with the napkins. And Tinkerbella was like, yeah, that's right, that's right.
Somebody said, you ain't doing that. Put it on my leg, and that's exactly how the fuck you do it. Let me put it on my sister, thank you, please.
Now you really gotta stop smoking cigarettes.
And Tinker, I bet you thought in your mind you was like, I'm gonna show everybody I'm not no hater. I'm not no hating ass bitch. I'm gonna put the chain on myself. Tinkerbella, you look dumb as fuck. Bitch, you. Bitch, you better than me. You better than me. I'm not putting shit on her. I ain't gotta be a hating ass bitch. I could've just sat in this chair. I already raised my hand and said you deserve a baddie's chain. But you think I'm coming and christen you, bitch? You christen your sister who shitted on your moment. Now, I know you gotta be the bigger person, but bitch, at that moment, I'd have been a smaller person. Me, I'd have been like, okay, well, I raised my hand and say she deserve a baddie's chain. I'm not saying I'm going to christen this bitch. Like, give her chain. Give her tens, but I'm not going to do it for her. In that moment, Tinker, you lost cool points to me. You did. Diamond, I felt really bad for you in that moment because you did everything this season. Now, mind you, hearing what you said in the confessionals, I don't think that you had tagged in that fight for honor. I don't think that was you wanting the baddie's chain, but that's how it looked to me on the outside looking in. But in that moment, when you said all that real shit and they just shitted on you in that moment, I was like, you see why you should not be siding with these hoes the whole time, because they will always show their true colors at the end. And so Natalie was like,
At a table with a fucking boss. So the lesson today was, I always have another everything. I always have another chance. You understand?
She was checking your temperature.
and everybody was like, ah. And I'm like, Natalie, bitch, do you not see this girl is not pressed by the chain? Like, you could have get at the Kelly. Like, the girl you trying to front on, not pressed about this shit. The girl got fucking a diamond with DTB around her neck. Listening, bitch. Like, truth be told, her chain got more diamonds. Her shit blink brighter than your shit. Like, why you trying to shit on her? You not shitting on her. Like, you doing a horrible job. Like, this girl didn't feel played. She didn't feel nothing. Then she gonna say, I'm leaving in my helicopter. I'll see y'all.
Because what you just did right now was disgusting. And guess what else? I'm gonna fly back in my helicopter. And I don't wanna be around.
Bitch, your helicopter. You scream ass face, bitch. I got a warrant out for your arrest anyway, bitch. I gotta send a subpoena your way anyway. I heard you was out here doing some things. Bitch, come into my courtroom. I need you in here next week. Because I got a cake baked for you. Like, you really did thought you ate that last scene. Like, you really thought you ate that. You didn't eat shit, girl. Shit in my ass. Like, girl, please. Like, Natalie, girl, you flopped. Like, that last line of yours flopped. Like, girl, go to bed. Meatball saying, nah, I got my baddie's chain. I'm really a baddie now. Oh, wow. You really did need a baddie's chain to feel like a baddie. Girl, overall, this episode flopped. Diamond, you was the realest bitch on here. I wish you had never did that stupid shit with Anna. I wish you didn't. But the fact that you did, but you regained a lot of my respect in this moment. I couldn't believe like they really did that fake flaw shit on you. Like, it's a difference when nobody see the shit somebody doing. But the fact all y'all sit here and y'all see the shit that Meatball did this season and y'all still rewarded her a baddie's chain. Mind you, I don't give a fuck about a baddie's chain, bitch. This is my baddie's chain right here. I gifted myself this. I ain't got to beg, cry, plead, crawl for nothing. I gift myself, bitch. I'm a baddie with or without a chain. Meatball, hopefully one day you'll learn that lesson. Overall, these hoes flop. Diamond, you a real one. That's the end of the season, you guys. I thank y'all so much for sticking beside me this season. All we have left to do is watch the reunion. I think it's coming out this week. So I'm going to try to get this up to you guys. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And click that bell to be notified of all my latest updates so you don't miss a thing. I'll see you guys at the reunion. Bye, guys.